How's everybody doing today? Cool. Folks, my name is Grizzly Guy Jerky.
No, girls, come here.
Grizzly Guy. This
Up
here's
here,
Chip
up here.
on the rattle.
Up here.
And this is Dan on the drum. Now, they are both Grizzly Guides in training, so let's give them a big round of applause, everybody. Folks, we are pretty excited because while you guys are here at the Ahwahnee Camp Circle Theater, you guys are Grizzly Guides in training too. But to be a true Grizzly Guide, you've got to learn the Grizzly Guide salute. And here is how it goes. You take your paw just like this. You put it on your forehead just like this. You make the scariest face you can, just like the guy in the back row there with the glasses who does not have his paw on his forehead. Sir, the Disney experience is what you make of it. And everybody goes. Very nice. Now, being a Grizzly Guide is kind of like being a Boy Scout or a Girl Scout. Now, sometimes we go on campouts out in the woods. And when we go camping, we like to build campfires because they are good for telling campfire
Story.
Yahtzee. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to tell you a story called The Ghost of Grizzly Peak. But folks, I have some very sad news today. I know, Dale gets emotional. Let it go. Come on. I'm just going to tell you. Folks, we have no sound effects for our ghost story today. I know. I'm with you. Which gives me a really good idea. Hey, can you guys do the sound effects for our ghost story? Say, if you can, clap your hands. Come on. All right, let's practice. What if I said I heard birds singing in the trees? No turkey, sir. What if I said I heard the wind whistling through the leaves? Very nice. Okay, folks, and now it's time for our story. The Ghost of Grizzly Peak. Pat! You guys are not scared at all. Oh my God, we need some spooky, like, theme music. Oh, I've got a great idea. Every time I say, the Ghost of Grizzly Peak, you guys all go, dun, dun, dun! And then, sir, I'm going to point to you, and you're going to go, ah! Okay? Let's practice. The Ghost of Grizzly Peak, dun, dun, dun! I could not be more proud of you if I was your own mommy. But I am much too young. So, okay. And now, it's time for our story, The Ghost of Grizzly Peak. Dun, dun, dun. How do I look? Okay, one day not too long ago, Chip and Dale and I decided to go on a hike. Now, we decided to hike all the way up to Grizzly Peak. Dun, dun, dun! Now, right there, we heard many beautiful sounds of nature. We heard birds singing in the trees. We heard the wind whistling through the leaves. We heard the sounds of leaves and twigs crunching and crackling under our feet. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Crackle, crackle, crackle. We heard the sounds of campers on the Grizzly River Run screaming, I'm getting all wet! Well, we climbed higher and higher and higher, and it was getting darker and darker and darker and darker. And I am calling Weight Watchers the minute we get back from this camping trip. But we noticed that there were storm clouds forming on the horizon. So we knew with the approaching storm that we needed to gather firewood. So we went deeper and deeper into the woods. We searched high. We searched low. We searched high. We searched low. We searched high. We searched low. High. It was getting creepier and creepier by the minute. Suddenly the beautiful sounds of nature weren't so beautiful anymore. Instead of birds singing, it was more like the sound of ominous owls. And there was a lone coyote. Ow! And the whistling wind became more, apparently it was a wild pack of coyotes. And a hyena. The whistling wind became more of a maniacal moan. Ooh, I did that already, didn't I? Ooh, come on. Ooh, maniacal. All right, it was getting too dark to read our map. Disney did not provide us compass with a map. And my compass was spinning out of control! People, we were lost! And to make matters worse, it was fixing to rain. So we knew we had to find some kind of shelter for the night. So I was thinking we could get one of those big 8-person tents like you get at Costco or Big 5. Those things are so cool. And it needs to be a really big tent too, because is it just me or do these guys have really big heads for chipmunks? All right, their heads are small to fit their brains. So, we took shelter underneath this little blanket which we found in the wilderness. How handy. And we watched the batteries in my flashlight start to die when suddenly we heard it. Crunch, crack, snap. Someone or something was out there. Crunch, crack, snap. Someone or something was getting a grizzly peak. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, sorry. Oh, when suddenly lightning flashed in the sky!
Right.
Lightning makes absolutely no noise whatsoever, people. But then it thundered! Boom! 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 And we saw a dark, shadowy figure towering over us. Everybody scream! Ah!
The reindeer.
What could be scarier than that? Guys, look, it's just a little girl. It was just a little girl and she was wearing a Grizzly Guide outfit just like me. So we gave each other the Grizzly Guide salute. Come on, everybody! Woo! And then she said, "Hi, my name's Bernice. I'm a Grizzly Guide too. Say, are you guys lost?" And then we go, right. I think I remember. Okay, yes, we are lost. We're really lost. And then she said, "Well, I know my way around Grizzly Peak pretty well. I can show you guys the way home." And you know what? That is exactly what she did. She let us pass the moaning wind. And the ominous owls. And that infamous pack of coyotes. And the hyena. Oh, the hyena's silent now. And the booming thunder! Boom! 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 Chicka-racka, chicka-racka, chicka. Check it out, it is the Chip and Dale Dancers. Sorry. Okay, and just when the first few drops of rain began falling down, we found ourselves right back at the bottom of Grizzly Peak, so we turned to thank Bernice for helping us out, and she said, "Well, that was no trouble at all. I was glad to be of assistance." And then with one last Grizzly Guide salute, come on, everybody. Bernice vanished back off into the wilderness. Back off into the darkness of the night. That is really spooky. And whenever Chip and Dale and I get really, really scared, we always get really hungry for lots of delicious churros from the churro cart at the top of the hill. Shameless Disney plug. Hey, what's your name?
Olivia.
Olivia, how spooky is this? It was Olivia's churro cart. Just roll with it, kid. So, we're eating churros, and we're telling Olivia how we got an eensy-weensy-teensy little bit off course on Grizzly Peak, and how Bernice came and helped show us the way back home. But then Olivia said the strangest thing.
But wait a minute! Bernice was lost on Grizzly Peak over 50 years ago! She hasn't been seen from the hideout since! But her spirit lives on, helping extremely lost campers find their way home! If you saw Bernice, then that means you must have seen...
Everybody, the ghost of Grizzly Peak! Dun, dun, dun! Oh, give him a big round of applause, everybody! No such thing as ghosts, not really. Except for Patrick Swayze, he's an actor. He was once in a movie called Ghost, and he was real. Real cute! I killed myself! That is not funny. All right, folks, that is the end of our show. Can we get one last Grizzly Guide salute before we call it a day? You take your paw, you put on your forehead, you make a scary face, sir. I will turn this show right around. And everybody goes! Woo! Give yourselves a huge round of applause. Thank you. Bye-bye for now, guys.